Check, check.
Check, check. Check, check. I can hear myself.
Check, check, check. There, I'm not.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
You're listening to Inside the Mothership on Alien X Radio in Detroit, Michigan. Raw Talk Online in Tampa, Florida. 24.7 The Stream in Chicago, Illinois. And 920 WON The Apple in New York City, New York.
What's it look like?
Can't get near enough to see it very well. Too hot. It's a whale of a size.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something I haven't mentioned in all this excitement, but it's becoming more distinct. Perhaps you've caught it already on your radio. Listen, please.
Metal casing is definitely extraterrestrial. Not found on this Earth. I can give you no authoritative information, either as to their nature, their origin, or their purpose here on Earth. No true evidence that these creatures have scientific knowledge far in advance of our own.
All right, everybody, welcome. You have been beamed aboard. You are now inside the mothership on all kinds of things. You're on alienxradio.com. You're on rawtalkonline.com. You're on the UG.media. You are on Facebook Live. You are on YouTube. We're all up in your face from outer space. I am Alien Stone.
I'm D-Unit.
D-Unit back in the co-pilot's seat.
I took a couple weeks off, yeah. Well, we had something what was 2 weeks ago?
Well, you had Easter.
That,
yeah, so you took Easter off. And then it was your birthday.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
I just realized your camera's backwards here. I got to fix that.
Oh. Am I
Boink,
sideways?
there you go. All fixed. Now, there's been some things I've been working on, too, while you were gone.
I hear there's, like, mass productions quantities with our man Mad Martin from
that's a whole nother story.
Oh, that's another story?
Oh, that's a whole other
man.
thing. Yeah. See, got my Igor's Lube t-shirt on.
Yep.
But what I'm talking about is like from a production aspect of the show. I've been having a lot of time to play with this whole camera thing.
Oh.
And I've seen, like, as you can see now, how your camera looks here.
Right.
You know, that's you up there.
Okay.
Which, obviously, the timing is way off because the internet's slow today for some reason. Because your mouth is no.
Right.
All right. So anyway, if I switch over to this,
my mouth is what?
Look at this. Okay, now this is going to come up. You know, obviously, it's a little behind. But instead of me going back and forth all the time between the two of us, look at this
split screen.
And now you can see the background showing all the other great AXR shows.
Look at that.
Now watch this. If I hit this button here,
man.
then it swipes this across the bottom, filling up that empty space. Where now it says, Inside the Mothership on Alien X Radio. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Look at how beautiful that looks.
Look at that.
Now,
we went from, like, radio to TV all in a matter of months.
I'm telling you what. Now we've actually got somebody else in the studio with us right now.
Yes.
The unit brought a special guest. It's his son.
Colin C. is here.
So what I would do then, I would hit this button.
This one.
Okay. And now it has switched over to where we can see all three of us, the name of the show, and the call-in live stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, why am I so huge?
Because you're on the side with the whole panel, see? We're going to have two. One will cover those 3 mics, and another one will cover these 3 mics.
Oh,
so we'll be able to get a whole band in here. We'll have everybody on the camera.
we got it. You know what? I'm going to talk with a couple of the guys that have been here before. We got to get a band in here soon.
Yes. I want more live
We're gonna-
performances.
We're gonna find something. We'll put a shout out. Any listeners out there who are in bands and want to come on live?
Yeah, just
No.
you don't bring a
Holler at
drummer
them
that's
boys.
a crybaby about electric
Yeah, I don't want to
drums.
hear yeah.
You got to play electric drums.
No.
This is no other way to do it on our show.
How it works if you play here, we have electric drums, and you can whatever you have that we can plug directly into the board with.
Correct.
So whether it's just your pedals, if you have a direct out on your amp, we can put that in there, but no cabinets or anything. It's just that's not what we're hooked up with.
Exactly. We got
But-
too many microphones going on in the room to have
Yes.
external
Yes.
amplifiers and stuff. It just all bleeds and just makes a big mess.
But we can, and maybe we'll play some recorded stuff from somebody, so they can get how it will sound if they come in and play for us. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yes. So we got a lot going on in the show today, right?
Absolutely.
What do we got,
I
man?
don't know.
I can't wait. We got punchlines 1 and 2, right?
Of course. You know,
Punchlines 1 and 2.
we've been out for a while, so I, of course, put together a complete and total show here. We got punchlines number 1.
Yeah.
We got punchlines number 2.
Okay.
Of course, we've got the return of Just a Few Questions.
Yeah.
Haven't done one of those
Haven't
in a
done one of those
while. I had to ask myself a few questions, so
Yep.
I was like, let's go ahead and ask you those questions.
And I know there's got to be some other stuff going on because
Of course.
I saw the promotional banner for today.
Yep. So my top
You
4
know.
stories.
Okay.
Top 4 stories are scorpion spiders.
Right?
Okay, they're popping up in homes across Canada.
Got ya.
That's not a made up picture. Those are
Blame
real.
Canada. Blame Canada.
Glitter pits are taking over Instagram because we all need more sparkle in our lives.
I see, and that was the question I had.
And high school mulls over the idea of removing George Washington murals from their school. But I'll tell you the reason why. It has nothing to do with racism. It has to do with a word that they used, which is so over-exaggerated to use this word. It's absolutely ridiculous, but we'll talk about that. And, of course, my top story, Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca from Star Wars.
Yeah.
He has passed away at age 74.
Wouldn't have been. It would have been really messed up if he passed away like yesterday on May the 4th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been really crazy.
Yes.
We love
Now,
Chewbacca.
don't you
man.
got a dog named Chewbacca? Is it one of your dogs?
His name is Chewie. Yeah,
Chewie,
and
yeah.
it's based. It's a cuter version of Chewbacca, but yeah, it's based on Chewbacca.
it's based.
He looks a lot like an Ewok in the face. He really does. But yeah, we call him Chewie.
Did the Ewoks have names?
No.
Yes.
Did they?
Yeah.
one
One of them's name was Wicket.
Was Wicket the main Ewok?
He was like the one that
That
met
found
with her.
Leia?
Yeah, that found
Okay.
Leia. Yeah, his name was Wicket.
I didn't know if there was
Wicket the
actual
Ewok.
names for him.
Lived on the moon of Endor. Or was it the moon? I don't know. He lived on Endor. Is it Endor and then the moon? I don't know. I'm not full on geek.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
only-
in
I'm
there.
only-
I'm in there somewhere. Don't get me wrong.
I'm only part-time part of the time.
So I'm just going to randomly go through here some of these other things. We're going to talk about what happened when they were testing a roller coaster.
Okay, this doesn't sound like it's going to go
They were
good.
testing out a roller coaster and horrified people.
Oh, man.
But I'll explain that there was nothing really wrong, but everybody thinks, okay.
Okay.
I'll explain. People that come across purple fence posts don't know what they mean. So,
I don't know what
A
they
little public
mean.
service announcement for
Okay,
everybody out
thank you,
there.
Thank you. Update me.
And a guy claims that he suffers from a disease that causes him to shoplift.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called, frankly, sir, you're an idiot.
That's right. Music for the Vajir holes right now in the form of Get On Up
Get on up!
by the Concrete Angels. And you're listening to Inside the Mothership.
Inside the Mothership on Code Zero Radio in Des Moines, Iowa. RFM 1025 Northampton in the UK. WRPR Rat Pack Radio in St. Pete, Florida. And 920 WON The Apple in New York City, New York. Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the Mothership with Alien Stone.
Oh, like a punch in the face.
Shrap you right in the...
Wow. It's a punch in the face. It's time for the punchlines, and it is my duty and privilege to inform you that this portion of the show is being brought to you by Ashley's of Westland. Come on into Ashley's on May 22nd. That's the finals.
20 seconds is the finals?
It's the finals.
The final final.
The final. Okay. Batch Brewery is going up against Dragon Mead. I'm really rooting for Dragon Mead.
Just because of the name?
Well, the name is one thing. It's two, they're local here in the Detroit area.
Oh.
So I'm kind of rooting for them. But
Okay.
yeah, Dragon Mead doesn't hurt. I mean, that's a great name. Well, it all started with 16 breweries fighting for your vote to see who would move on in the March Madness style bracket. And now, like I said, it's down to just these two. So stop on in and help them out, because every beer that they sell throughout the course of the night will count towards their total, and then they will declare a winner. Just remember, though, that with good beer, everybody wins at Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap. Don't forget, May 22nd, the finals. Punchlines number one.
Punchlines number one.
Toll evader named Stiff ordered to pay $128,000 in toll fines. The man's name was Stiff.
He stiffed him.
You stiffed us. Don't pull a stiff. Don't stiff us like Stiff did. But $128,000.
I mean,
in
how
toll
does it get that big?
Well, it's the fines first of all. So he probably okay, you owe $10, but the fines on that was $25. Now we got interest on the $25 and the original fine, and then you did it again, and I got this. Oh, now you got your second offense fine. So the fines, I'm sure, are like at least $100,000 of that, and then the other $28,000 is probably the actual
non-fined,
the not paying. But anyway, and still, as if this was in Michigan, about 72 cents of that would actually go towards the roads.
That's true.
Just saying, 72 cents.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky, exactly. Would do better to throw the money in one of the potholes.
It's true.
It's true. Accused bank robber turned oblivious dad into his getaway driver.
Okay.
So it's like, hey, Dad, take me to the bank. I'll get you that money I owe you. Sure, son, let's go. He didn't know. He's going in and rob the bank. And Smash Mouth, you know the band Smash Mouth, they slammed MLB All-Star Bryce Harper on Twitter. But then we all remembered that this is coming from Smash Mouth.
Wah, wah,
Wah,
wah. Smash Mouth be smashing somebody with their mouth.
With their mouth?
I don't even know who they are.
You don't know the band Smash Mouth?
I remember the name, but I don't know what they...
Yeah. They had like one good song, and then they horribly destroyed the Monkey song.
They did a Monkey song?
Yeah, they did. I'm a Believer, and they did it really bad. It was for the Shrek movie. Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah, that's Smash Mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, Rangers find three-eyed snake in Australia outback. No surprise there. If you want to find a freak of nature, Australia is the place. That should be their slogan.
Oh.
Come to Australia, you'll find some freaky thing that you never thought it would exist on this planet.
Don't go up to the three-eyed snake. You might get a little crikey.
That's right. Something's going to happen.
He's watching you.
You're
Trust
saying.
me.
Might not make it back from the outback. Romania's witches use the web to keep customers spellbound. So we have to call stewardesses flight attendants. The mailman is a mail carrier, and now we have to call webcam hookers witches? It's a joke, yes.
Just saying.
Just saying. Keeping them spellbound. And seagulls photobomb traffic camera and fly away with viral fame. Oh, sure. Our videos are getting blocked left and right and limited to just a few viewers. But the flying rat gets all the screen time.
It's all the time.
The flying rat. The hell. And that has been the punchline. Fist all in your face.
So we're going to talk about the Igor's Lube thing because I understand you and my man Martin went like gonzo.
Well, no, we're not gonna fully, say everything here. But I'm just saying
Something's
that
happening.
Something's happening in the world of Igor's Lube. It's gonna be huge.
It's not just a commercial anymore.
No, there will be new commercials with actual information in them.
You know what? There needs to be like a guy like in a cell in some dungeon somewhere. One commercial needs to start off like that.
That sounds totally legit to me.
Totally legit.
Yeah, that would totally work. Goes right along with it. Because remember, Igor's Lube is for everything.
It is. Squeaky doors.
That's right. Dry, flaky elbows.
If your hand's stuck in a gravy boat.
Doing it! It's good for that as well.
You're going to do it!
Hell yeah.
If I can give a quick shout out, because not that I make a big deal out of it, but I did take last weekend off because it was my birthday. But I want to give a shout out to Chris and Will from Concrete Angels. They came up to the Bowery, and Ace and from Dead by Design came up, and it was a good time, man. We had a great time. It was cool. The Bowery Ronnie is always a fun time, and the Arcades Project just freaking killed it.
Sweet.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I wish I
You
could
should
like,
have
have
been
I'd never get Saturdays off ever.
I know you don't.
Ever. That would be nice.
Yeah.
They're just not. You know what? I'm. You know what? Right now, I'm officially putting out an ad for a karaoke host.
A fishery.
A fishery. Because then I will not have to work on Saturday nights anymore.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
You can do it in the car. You can do it in the shower. You can do it here.
That's right.
Do it! You can do it!
Well, I guess here, let me catch this camera here real quick for anybody who's actually watching on Facebook or on YouTube. This is something that you can get right now. If you go to alienxradio.com, you can click on the AlienX Gear store, and you can go in there and you can actually purchase these shirts in different colors. The Igor's Lube T-shirt. That's right. I'm wearing the awesome green one. There's an orange one. There's a black one. I think there's some other colors, too. Girls can get the pink one.
You can get the pink one?
That's right. You can get Igor's Lube in the pink.
Salmon color.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's actually, yeah. We'll call it the salmon.
We'll call
color.
it the salmon color.
That's right. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up. There will be there's a lot of stuff. It's all in the shoot right now. So I don't want to say stuff that it may not happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's a lot of stuff right now.
There's
The
a
T-shirts
vision.
are real. Come and get the T-shirts.
Yeah,
collect them all.
There is a very, very bright vision that is being seen, and yeah, we'll see what happens out of that. Vision.
Exactly, we will see.
Everything starts with a vision.
That's right.
Yeah.
Got to have the vision.
Got to say it.
So, yeah, let's just do this one right now because I know that there's a lot of ladies that listen to the show. There are. I don't know if it's me.
It's got to be you.
Or it's probably all the time we talk about poop and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Because girls love to hear stuff about poop, right?
Yep.
But anyway, there's a lot of ladies out there that listen, and I want to give them a little PSA.
PSA.
Yes. Watch out, especially if you're in Canada.
Public service announcement.
That's right. Our Canadian listeners, we do have some affiliates in Canada.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Uh-oh.
So I'm letting them all know that you have to be very, very cautious because I know you already are afraid of spiders. Okay, because there's spiders all over the place.
Dude, I don't like spiders.
All right, but a spider that is basically mixed with a scorpion. Okay?
A scorpion?
It's a scorpion spider.
Isn't that a tropical bug?
Not anymore.
It's really horrifying to look at.
Was that bad?
And our UK listeners are going, your accent is rubbish.
It's absolutely just rubbish.
It's rubbish. I love though. We say the same thing, but we say it so differently. We're just like,
Right.
but that was garbage. They're like, it's rubbish. Anyway.
Right.
So this is a real thing. Now you saw on our poster. You see the chick with the sparkly pits.
Yeah.
Well, if you look coming up at her neck, there is the scorpion
right.
spider.
That's why I'm like, what is that? Is that some form of a cockroach or something?
So it basically looks like a really freakish looking scorpion, but it doesn't have the tail thing because it's a spider until it reaches the front, and then it's got the big arms with the pinchers.
Right. It's weird.
So yeah. So now not only is it a gross, disgusting spider, but it's also much more terrifying with the big pinchers.
Right.
And freakish. And
see, what is the world coming to when we have scorpions sleeping with spiders?
Right.
I don't get it.
Now let's not mix it with a tick too.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Spoon. Let's see who catches that. I don't know if many of you will.
I don't know.
Do you remember the tick, the cartoon?
I do remember the tick.
Wasn't that his call sign? He would yell out spoon.
I know. I don't think I've seen enough episodes to know that.
I didn't watch one episode, and I knew that.
Wow. Okay. Well, then
That's how sweet.
I did not see as much as I thought I did. Probably.
My brother was in. He had a tick T-shirt. It was a blue T-shirt with like the dude's face is drawn.
Yeah. Do you remember he was blue?
Yep.
Yeah. The tick. There was a lot of obscure little superheroes and stuff back then, which I would much rather see a movie of than this Avengers stuff.
I haven't seen the new Avengers yet. Okay, I'm gonna see it. I understand. I'm getting mixed reviews from a few different people, and I've only talked to like literally 5 people on it because I don't want to get too crazy and people start talking about it. I actually want to know what's going on, and I want to see it myself. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it because
Okay.
I would have to back up and see like 17 other movies before I can see that one.
Okay.
Because I kind of stopped
See, I don't think you. I don't know.
I stopped watching that series a while ago just because I started getting frustrated. Like, how many times are you going to reboot Spider-Man? Okay, let's start it over again. Okay, now I'll start it over again. Okay, now I'll start it over again. Let's do that with Batman, too. Let's start it over again.
I haven't watched any of the Spider-Mans outside the original ones. No, wait. The second reboot, I think we went and saw it.
We did.
Yeah, that was it. But.
Well, it is time for a short break, a pause in the action for station identification. And we will be coming back with more music for your ear holes. We still have a whole other hour after this. And what are we going to be talking about when we come back? Let's pay a little tribute to Chewbacca.
Oh, for Sizzle.
Yep. And we got D's Music News.
D's Music News. Yep. And I came across something today. The top 10, according to Ultimate Classic Rock, funeral songs. Which got me to thinking, as far as
what would we want to jam?
What would I want to be jammed at my funeral? So think about that. Call in at 313-444-8919, and you can partake in this discussion during D's Music News after this break.
Peace out, Joe. Woo!
Ashley's of Westland. The best for food, friends, and entertainment. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers. Tuesdays for $3 pints and trivia.
Out of the 10.
Wednesdays for $5 pizza. And don't forget to stop by on Saturday nights to visit our own DJ Wild Bill and Sporkle Live. Order delivery online with Grubhub and Uber Eats at Ashley's.com. Ashley's of Westland is located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap.
Are you looking to bring the karaoke experience to your next event? Have you looked at the home karaoke systems and found them to be just toys? Well, Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke has professional equipment, professional sound, and delivers a professional karaoke experience. Don't settle for hundreds of songs when you can have tens of thousands. From oldies, Motown, and R&B to rock, metal, alternative, rap, and country, Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke has it all. Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke is available for private parties as well as bars, clubs, and other special events. For booking, call 734-658-2746. That's 734-658-2746. Or visit us online at www.alienstoneentertainment.com. Alien Stone Entertainment. Out of this world karaoke, down to earth prices.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love. Igor's lube? Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
UG Media and Lynette Craig Band Management present South African band sensation Defy Theory, coming to the United Kingdom July 2019. Playing at Wharton Music Festival, they are joined by Shropshire's alt rockers Black Bear Kiss and Coventry City's Blackwater Fiend for a multiple date tour. That's Defy Theory, Black Bear Kiss, and Blackwater Fiend. 3 great bands on one fantastic tour. Full details and gig dates to be released soon. Defy Theory, Black Bear Kiss, and Blackwater Fiend on tour 2019.
Captain, I'm picking up a strange anomaly.
Mr. Tukok, what is it? It appears to be a primitive form of communication that is traveling through space, Captain.
Captain, I've traced the source of the transmission.
On screen. Damn it, Jim. That's Earth. Captain, a signal's coming in. On speaker.
The John LeBang Show is on every Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. right here on Alien X Radio.
Fascinating. I told you not to mess with the space-time continuum.
This is the peak hour for stoned teenagers.
Broadcasting directly into your brain. The gravitational plates are gravitating, the inertia canceller is canceling, and the deflector array is deflecting.
Excuse me?
You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
Welcome back, everybody. You are inside the mothership. I am Alien Stone.
I'm D-Units.
D-Unit. He's back, everybody.
Guess he's back.
That's right. He was out gallivanting around the galaxy representing somebody else. He was just representing his damn self.
That's right, man.
Now he's back representing gangsters all over the galaxy or whatever.
We got Mother's Day next weekend, so we're going to have our tribute to the mom show again?
Certainly. There's all kinds of mom stuff we could do.
Let's do. Last year we did TV moms.
Yes, we did.
Maybe we can do movie moms.
Movie moms or hot moms.
Celebrity moms.
And hot moms, you know what I'm saying?
MILFs!
MILFs! Yeah, baby!
It'll be a MILF Sunday for Mom's Day.
That's almost disrespectful.
It is. That's why I said that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
The old
I was on board, and then I thought I had to think about it. So that goes to show how the mind works. You're like, yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's think about this for a second.
I mean, it could be okay.
Yeah. Well, on a different show, for sure. Like today, if we decided, hey, let's do the top 10 MILFs. Everybody like, let's do this. No problem. But on Mother's Day, no, we got to do.
I don't know.
We got to do, like, nice moms, yeah. Good moms. So they have movie moms, maybe.
Okay.
Movie moms. What other moms?
I don't know.
And we got to come up with mom music. Mother!
Tell your children not to walk my way.
Something like that, yeah.
All right.
Let's do that.
Okay.
We should have everybody's moms call in. We should call our moms.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Can
we do that? Can we make outgoing calls?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we can call anybody we
I
want
hope
to call.
so. I
For
mean, with
sure.
all this other technology, we should be able to at least make a phone call.
Wouldn't that be something? Be like, dude, we can broadcast on the other side of the galaxy. Can't make a phone call.
That's what we'll do.
Can't handle the area code.
We're going to call my mom next Sunday.
We'll do that.
All right.
Out of the blue. Well,
Yep.
Is she somebody that you would have to make sure she's ready? Like, or we should be like busy or not answer or screen the call or something?
Oh, no. I want to catch her off guard. Straight up off guard.
Okay. Because, like, I know a lot of people that if I try to do that,
I'll know if it's
they
going.
just wouldn't answer because they wouldn't recognize the number or whatever.
I'll give you the thumbs down when I know it's going bad or if it's a bad thing, and we'll
gotcha.
We'll abort the call as soon as possible.
Eject! Eject! We beam her back aboard as fast as we can. Back to the planet.
The code will be, okay, Mom, I hear you're having a great day, so I'll talk to you soon.
Oh.
That would be the code.
Yeah. That would definitely be the code.
Which is how we end all of our conversations. So.
All right.
Oh, I'm such a smart ass.
So upcoming after this is going to be D's Music News.
Already?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Which is brought to you by Igor's Lube. Which very, very soon.
The original sponsor.
Which very, very soon you will be able to visit at igorslube.com. You laugh.
Oh, man.
You laugh. igorslube.com for D's Music News.
So we'll talk about maybe we can get one of those commercials going. I don't think we've heard of Igor's Lube commercial yet, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Last
We did
break
one,
here, we
yeah.
did that. Yeah.
We need to hear the Bryan Adams commercial again.
Yeah, okay, I will do that.
Okay.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Because he's coming up in D's Music News.
Oh,
briefly.
well, yeah, for sure then. Yeah, there's definitely, now we got,
Themes.
Exactly. I'm always for themes.
Starting to get organized around here. I don't know about that.
That's kind of ridiculous, I know. Whoa, what's happening here, man?
I don't know, but I think I should watch it. See,
All
the
of a sudden-
windy.
Oh, he squatted down. That's why.
Did he?
Yeah. He's all squatted
He's
down.
like, I'm out. Colin, what are you doing for your mom next Sunday for Mother's Day? I'm calling you out.
Uh-oh. You better do something special.
He don't even know.
Look, he's even big
I'm
on
going
the
to say
can.
it's a surprise because I don't got a plan.
Never have a plan. To be 18 again.
Well,
would you not do something?
See, when you're asking a question like that, it's like you have to. It's really hard to not look at the entire picture,
Yeah.
because you're looking at what would you change. Okay, but you don't realize that if you change this little thing, it's going to change a bunch of stuff that you didn't want to change.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what makes that a hard question.
Yeah.
Because when someone says, "Yeah, would you want to go back to be 18 and do different things differently?" Well, yeah, I would like to do things differently, but at the same time, am I going to be able to do all the other things that I did that I wanted to do the same way? Or will I not have access to them, or will I not be able to do it? Or you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
Screw things up. And besides, there's a lot of crap that happened too.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Right.
I think I could still be who I am, like if I eliminated like girlfriend X or took this specific night out of my life. It just never happened. I didn't drink that one last shot of tequila. And
The period that you dated her. So instead, you met this other chick 2 months into that time, and because you dated her for 6 months, you didn't run into the one that you were supposed to be with forever.
oh, see,
This many months ago, and now you missed out on that
See,
one.
you just threw a hanging curveball. It wasn't
See?
even just a curveball.
That's why time travel can't be allowed, people. It will unravel our lives.
So just say no.
But the
next time.
craziest thing is we would never know it's being unraveled.
That's crazy too.
Because your perception of the history would all change instantaneously in your mind too. And my head's about to explode now just from the thought
I
of
know.
paradox.
You're going crazy.
How we get on to that? We
You
need
got
music
some
for
music
ear
for
holes.
ear holes? Thank you.
We do. It's a creepy chaos and under the blade.
It's a sad state of affairs, don't you see? And to witness it brings me to tears. The sand through the glass flows quicker than fast as the minutes turn to hours, then years. It's a short, short life, and we're flung in face first. Born with a foot in the grave, bound to the block, awaiting the chop. We live our lives under a blade. Do we all of us just fail to see that there's more to life just than to be? So much ambition stomped dead by derision. Cold irons bound to our fate. Good intentions bring honorable mentions, but you fail to impress in the least. Buzzards on high spiral down through the sky to gorge on the sun-bloated peace. Try to make sense of this world that was spawned out of catastrophe. But reason and rhyme aren't always on time, and accidents happen like me. And it's you that can set yourself free when the lights finally rusted away. And you never ever again will be fettered beneath the cold smile of the blade. fighting the shock. We live our lives under a blade. We live our lives under a blade. We live our lives under a blade.
They're running a strange program, y'all.
You're listening to Inside the Mothership on United Sounds
Choice Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
United Talk Radio, Norwich, Connecticut, Prodcore Radio, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and UG Media in the UK.
Reminds me of you. How You guys jam.
You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the show, just shoot us an email and tell us why you should be inside the mothership. Send it to alienstone at alienxradio.com. Out of this world entertainment is now in your face from outer space.
When you call, they actually answer the phone and talk to you.
And now it's time for the music news with D-Unit.
What's going on, everybody?
What up?
Thank you for allowing me to come back and give you info.
Info.
It's been a couple weeks.
Info. It's D's Music News, everybody.
It's D's Music News. I'm going to make this quick because I know we're getting kind of tight on time here. So, according to UltimateClassicRock.com, these are the top 10 songs that would be played at funerals. Now, I don't know how they got the poll or anything. I didn't read into it, but I'm sure these aren't played at everybody's standard funerals. However, some of these are kind of, I don't know if I would have them playing at my funeral. Number 1 was Stairway to Heaven from Led Zeppelin, which I get it, Stairway to Heaven. It's about a hooker, though. Just want everybody to know that. Number 2 is Bat Out of Hell from Meatloaf. Okay. Number 3 is Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. Okay. 4 is Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen, which I would have that at my funeral. So just, make this note down. The Show Must Go On.
You want everyone to cry.
Yep, I want everybody to cry.
Gotcha.
The Show Must Go On by Queen, which is a great song, and Nina Strauss just did a version of this, and she's, Nina Strauss is on her current album, and it is totally badass. Check it out. Knocking on Heaven's Door from GNR, Guns N' Roses. Wish You Were Here from Pink Floyd, which that would be a cool one to have on, listen to. Highway to Hell from AC/DC.
Oh, jeez.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's kind of. Yeah. I mean, that's really biker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if everybody was, I don't know. That would have to be like a really big song to that person.
Right. And 9 and 10, which both are Queen songs again. Like Queen, totally took over this poll or whatever. Put number 9, Another One Bites the Dust. And number 10 would be Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, I would want, a couple of those on there, along with the 2 that we just heard prior, Time Heals from Dead by Design and Under the Blade. Those would be cool songs to have at my funeral, along with, All of My Love from Led Zeppelin would be a Zeppelin tune that I would have on there. We want to give great, big, happy birthdays to Mick Mars from Motley Crue and Steve Stevenson from Billy Idol, guitar player for Billy Idol, and amongst other musicians throughout his career. Birthdays this week. Now, I mentioned Bryan Adams earlier. Because I heard of a tour that's being announced, and I guess they're not playing on every tour, okay? But Bryan Adams is doing a show at DTE, excuse me, I almost slipped, with Billy Idol, okay?
Okay.
And that, to me, would be the, oddest combination of a bands or 2 bands that would tour together, if you think about it. You got, this pop roxy guy, and then you got this punk guy, going on. I don't know. I can't picture, I don't know. It's just a weird combination.
It is.
It's a weird combination. Metallica announced its 2019 tour with Slipknot.
Ooh.
Should be pretty interesting. We remember this week Slayer's Jeff Hannon, who passed away, and also Beastie Boys MCA Adam. How do you say his last name? Do you know? Lange?
Nah, I'm not
Yak?
sure.
Adam Yak? I don't know.
I just know them as the Beastie Boys.
The movie Almost Famous? Cameron Crowe?
Okay.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh, good flick, man. A little documentary flick. Anyway, they're making a musical on him on that movie, so that should be pretty cool. And then also I want to give a really sad thing for Detroit. Uncle Russ Gibbs, he was the guy in who owned the Grande Ballroom downtown Detroit. That was like the place where bands would go, the original thing, and then they went to like Olympia, and then Joe Louis and stuff like that. But bands started off that played there: the Who, Led Zeppelin, the Doors, Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles. All play that stuff. My dad used to tell me about it. We actually watched a documentary on it, but he passed away at 87 in Garden City after some severe medical struggles. So, sad news in Detroit rock history. And that's it. That's what we got.
Well, thank you, sir.
Does that work?
That does. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Taking a short break, pausing the action, and we will be back with hour number 2 of Inside the Mothership.
Number 2.
Right after this.
Ashley's of Westland, the best for food, friends, and entertainment. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers, Tuesdays for $3 pints and trivia, Wednesdays for $5 pizza, and don't forget to stop by on Saturday nights to visit our own DJ Wild Bill and Sporko Live. Order delivery online with Grubhub and Uber Eats at Ashley's.com. Ashley's of Westland is located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap.
Are you looking to bring the karaoke experience to your next event? Have you looked at the home karaoke systems and found them to be just toys? Well, Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke has professional equipment, professional sound, and delivers a professional karaoke experience. Don't settle for hundreds of songs when you can have tens of thousands. From oldies, Motown, and R&B to rock, metal, alternative, rap, and country, Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke has it all. Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke is available for private parties as well as bars, clubs, and other special events. For booking, call 734-658-2746. That's 734-658-2746. Or visit us online at www.alienstoneentertainment.com. Alien Stone Entertainment. Out of this world karaoke, down to earth prices. Me and my lady want to get busy tonight. What do you recommend?
Igor's Lube. I got my fist stuck in a gravy boat. Any ideas on how I can get it out? Igor's Lube.
The hinges on my cabinet doors are squeaky. What should I use?
Igor's Lube.
I got dry, flaky elbows.
Igor's Lube.
Okay, but what if I'm being held hostage by a supervillain in an underground lair with a ticking time bomb and only seconds left until detonation? What would save me then, huh?
Igor's Lube.
That's right. Everything is smoother with Igor's Lube.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a problem with animals constantly running out in front of your vehicle?
Yeah, little kids too.
Well, put away the water hose and disinfectant for good, because the humane people at Canine Killers have a solution for you. It's called the Bumper Bib. Bumper Bib protects your vehicle from unsightly scratches and blood splatter resulting from high-velocity impacts with small, fuzzy creatures. Bumper Bib. Pick up a case today.
Hey kids, want to learn how to be a real rock star? Play the Bryan Adams Game of Rock and Roll by Malcolm Badley. Pick a card. You write wimpy ballads for major motion pictures and lose credibility with your rock audience. Go back 10 spaces. Pick another card. You get Grammy nominations for the same wimpy song. Move up 5 spaces. Uh-oh, the camera does a close-up during your latest video shoot, showing your pockmarked acne face. Go back 3 spaces. The Bryan Adams Game of Rock and Roll. Count the number of pretentious rock star interjections in the Bryan Adams songs. Whoever counts the most wins. Play the Bryan Adams Game of Rock and Roll, a board game for bored people.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors. Broadcasting directly into your brain. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed.
All right, everybody, welcome to hour number 2 of Inside the Mothership. I'm Alien Stone.
Hour number 2. And I'm D-Unit.
D-Unit in the co-pilot seat.
Shopping right now.
Here, let's expand this whole camera experience here.
Oh, man.
To get the entire gamut of everybody that's in the room.
And again, we're looking for interns. If anybody wants to come in and learn how to work all this stuff.
Yeah, that would make you an intern.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
Exactly. Can't just
Otherwise, you're just in the building, not
right.
an intern.
All right.
Can't just sit there and look pretty.
Like I said, in that little room, we would just like make fun of him every once in a while.
I want to be that guy.
He'd be the person that we always just like hack on all the time.
Right. You know.
And yet he's the one putting our faces on.
Right.
On the screen.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of like making fun of your waitress. Don't do that.
No.
No.
Not until you leave.
That's right. Otherwise, your carrot is soggy, and you're like, "What's happened here? What's happened here?
What has happened here?
Don't know. We do have music for the Vizier holes on the way. I have no idea what it's going to be.
Oh, good job out of you.
I have no idea. I'm just going to grab something at random. How about that?
Uh-oh.
It's been a while since I've done
Russian
that.
roulette. I love it when he does this.
All right, I'm just going to grab this and put it in here. But before I play that music, I just want to hit some of these things that I said I was going to mention, and I didn't get to in the first hour.
Uh-oh.
They were testing a roller coaster recently. And you know how they test the roller coasters is they get these dummies.
Sandbag dummies.
Sandbag dummies, exactly. And they put them in a hole in one of these sandbag dummies, and it was leaking sand. So because it was leaking sand, it was getting skin. No person would ever be this small.
It's just bag.
So it went flying out. But there was a nearby hotel that it landed on, breaking through the roof, and people just saw a body flying out of a roller coaster.
Oh, no way.
And everybody called 911 saying people were dying flying out of the roller coaster.
That's some funny.
So how about that?
I don't do roller coasters, man. I can't. Nope.
See, I do roller coasters at permanent places like Cedar Point, but I'm not gonna. I don't like carnival rides. These things are put together and held together with pins by like ex-cons that are traveling. You know what I'm saying? It's like
carnies.
Right. I just don't trust the equipment that much. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah. I've ridden 2 at Cedar Point when I was 18 years old, and I've ridden the one on the side of New York in Las Vegas twice since I was 21, and that's it. 4 roller coasters total.
What did you ride at Cedar Point?
The Raptor. That was my very first roller coaster.
That was your first? Oh, that's
so I think that's.
I
think right. I think that's.
You didn't work your way up at all, did you?
No. And then there was a girly one, like a couple roller coasters down from that when I tried out again.
We had at Cedar Point was the Iron Dragon.
Really?
It's a suspended one where you're hanging. The roller coaster is like underneath. There's no flips.
Doesn't go too fast.
Right. It's like a la 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 cruise through here. Oh, the fountains are going. We're going through the mist. Nice. You're supposed to be a dragon flying around the lake, I guess. I don't know.
My first one there was the Gemini.
Oh. Yeah. See, that was my second one, and I got lied to. They said the person that was with me at the time was like, "Well, you just rode Iron Dragon." I was like, "Yeah, that was my first one, man." Whew. To me, I was like, I almost died. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Well, we should go on the Gemini now." And I'm like, "No, man." It's like, he goes, "Well, it's no different than that one. It's about the same height."
No.
They are not. Halfway up that hill, I looked over and I was looking down at the top of
the
Iron Dragon. Halfway up, I just looked at her and I was like, "You lied on me."
It didn't hit you when you're waiting in line and you saw the giant hill. Like, something's not adding up here.
I was like, man.
See, there's no way I won't do the Magnum. I won't do.
But I was okay with it.
No,
you gotta do the Millennium though.
I don't like the Magnum, and what was the other one? The 2000.
That's the Magnum.
There's a Millennium and then the Magnum.
Yep.
Both of those, too much.
But the Millennium's a classic.
It's just too much. That's a little too much for me. My favorite one was the Mean Streak. I think they tore that down now.
No, they remade that into what they call it now is Steel Vengeance. It's still mostly the Mean Streak, but it's a combination of a wooden roller coaster and the metal roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
And they made it longer, and it goes upside down and whatnot.
Oh, so yeah, it's completely different.
They also do something now. You're not allowed to take your phone up there, so they have a little They have like lockers and everything for you leaving your stuff there, but you're not going to know how long you're in line, so you put down like 3 hours. They also have a warning that they pat you down saying you don't have your phone with you. They luckily did not pat me down because I had my phone with me. I didn't really care. They had a little display case full of all the broken phones that they had. I'm like, they could have just picked that up throughout the park of all the broken phones.
Right.
So
Cedar Point.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Opening soon, sure.
I'll of course do that.
All right.
And we're gonna get some music now for the Vajir holes since this, and it comes flying towards the hotel and crashes through the roof.
Just right out your eye, you're out the window.
And you're freaking out and everything. You're like, is that Superman? Oh.
You're watching Jason Bourne on pay-per-view, and here comes his body. Bam!
Segway. Superman from Slaves to Kings on Inside the Mothership.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Slipping farther than the sun. Felt he couldn't take it anymore. No, he won't be here forever. Now you're not the one. No, I'm not the father or the son. And I cannot bring you to the light. Just feed me my kryptonite, my kryptonite. Oh, because it's all now. Sacrifice, live and die. Now it's wrong because it's all about sacrifice, live and die. No pain, taking care of everything she can. Forgetting it was her that chose to lie. To be with this man forever. Now she is the one screaming to the father and the son. You'll never show me to the light. So here is your kryptonite, your kryptonite. Oh, because it's all now. Sacrifice, live and die. Now it's gone. Because it's all about sacrifice, live and die. What are we gonna do about this? You and me? Man, I can't believe I'm just so beat up, man. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore, man. I'm done. That's it. It's over. I'm tired. I've lost it. I feel completely exhausted. And all these battles and hatred got me wasted and haunted. It's like a divorce. You just got whatever you wanted. Just as I rise to the top, you pull me back to the bottom. Tell me that I'm the reason and the cause of your problems. That is me that tears us apart and acts like a bad man father. But to others, I'm just a badass thinking I can walk on water. When you got everything, come little mama, I'm gonna roll with my honor. Hey, back, I'm facing it's a new life. I got it. Now that the veins in my face, it's time to move on. No hold, you can't hold my head up. Just take it, pull my strings and I'm sorry. I pull my punches too long. Cock my pistol and dropped it. Yeah.
listening to Inside the Mothership on Pure Rock Radio, Aberdeen, Saskatchewan, Canada. 97.1 KGSB FM, Get Smashed Radio, Seattle, Washington. IRN Internet Radio Network, Largo, Florida. And Good Talk Radio in Denver, Colorado. You have been beamed aboard and you are now
Inside the Mothership with Alien Stone.
Warning, this show may cause intense bursts of laughter, insightful thinking, and moments of utter confusion. But don't worry, we have that effect on most humans, broadcasting directly into your brain.
Oh. It's now time for the punchlines.
Punchlines number 2.
Punchlines number 2. And, as always, it is my duty and privilege to May 22nd for the Brewery Throwdown Championships.
What's the winner get?
I actually want to get some Dragon Meat and have it in the studio.
All right.
We could have our own. Like the show before that, we can get a bottle of each.
We can do that.
For each of us. Well, we could share one. Supporting glasses because we didn't finish it.
Yeah.
We're not beer drinkers.
No.
But we could like do a prediction of who will win and find out how wrong we are.
We should do that for sure.
We'll do that.
All right. Can we make that happen?
Yeah, we can make that happen.
All right.
We have to go to Ashley's. Not a big deal.
Nope.
Get some of that
We'll
food.
go and
you know who else wants to go is Martin. He wants to go and get one of those $5 burgers on a Monday.
Does he?
Yeah, so we can go tomorrow afternoon.
There you go.
Yeah. All he has to do
Would
is
it be-
hop a plane and fly across, the other side of the planet.
Cross the ponds.
That's right. Cross the pond. Make it.
Something like that.
So yeah, it's about lunchtime for us. It's a little past lunchtime for us.
Yes.
And a little early, yeah, it's about dinner time for them.
Probably. Supper.
It's past crumpet and tea time.
It's supper.
Right now he's like, dude, okay,
You
we're about
guys
to go
suck.
live with you guys all
Right.
weekend now. And you're on here with this horrible Masterpiece Theater accent.
You're just destroying my
Knock
culture.
it off.
You bloody wankers.
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. It is now time for the punch. Oh, by the way, with good beer, everybody wins at Ashley's. That's Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap.
By the way, let me finish the ad before.
Let me finish it up now. Now that we're done getting
Oh.
now that we're done getting thrown off of a radio station.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway.
Which was not part of our goal this weekend.
Right. A not-so-fond look back at Action Park, America's scariest amusement park.
Deadliest, too.
So if you have forgotten, or if you, this is where I even mentioned that. I said, if you have ever even gotten on a carnival ride, then you have absolutely no right to talk about safety because you already don't love yourself.
It's true. It's true.
I don't care if it's the teacup. If it's the teacup, right? The what is it, tilt-a-whirl?
Oh, man.
That thing could throw you. Imagine that thing was spinning and all of a sudden it let go.
Yeah, you're having a bad day.
Yeah, because that thing, you weren't really in it. Centrifugal force is what kept you in it.
Right, you're going to feel like a guitar pick in a
So once
dryer.
centrifugal force changes direction, you're done.
Having a bad day.
Bad day.
Bad
That's what I'm
day.
saying. School resource officer accidentally fires gun into cafeteria wall.
Accidentally?
Accidentally. But it's okay, because since New York has stopped serving meat in all the schools, all the students were too thin to be struck by the bullet.
Oh!
That's right.
That's bad.
I went there.
You
Did
did.
all that.
I can't. Wow.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's the punchlines. Right. Ain't taking it easy. Squirrel snuggles with Boston subway passengers. That's not a squirrel, it's a rat.
Right.
It's not STP, it's Stone Temple Pilots. It's not a condo, it's an apartment. Quit lying! Sorry, that was a rant.
It was.
Indian soldiers claim they've found the footprints of a Yeti in Nepal.
Sure they did.
Turns out they were just regular footprints, as the legendary Yeti was never known or thought to have ever worn Nikes. It's like, oh my God, look at this giant footprint. It must be from a Yeti.
It was just Shaq.
Doesn't that say Nike?
I see the swoosh.
Yeah, it
It's
was
right
just,
there.
It was Shaq walking around, training in the snow like Rocky. Ninja gorilla slips through electric fence, becomes a legend among apes. You want me to read that again?
Yeah.
Ninja gorilla slips through electric fence, becomes legend among apes. And so the planet of apes begins.
It becomes.
It's like, okay, now we got Ninja gorilla sneaking past. Oh my gosh.
Like all the other apes know about it.
He's going to teach them now. See, he's going to teach them all. Pizza.
Show me Sunday floor.
That's exactly right, man. See, he's going to train an entire legion of ninja gorillas, and they're going to take over the planet. It's going to be awful. Pizza restaurant closed after employees put laxatives on pies.
Oh.
They just thought that the cheese was so constipating that the laxatives would just kind of even things out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In theory, it's a good idea.
Right. And that has been the punchline. All right. Enough of that.
Enough of it.
Enough. No more of that. It's like this. This guy makes this claim. It's a ridiculous claim. Okay, and well, it's not a ridiculous claim, and I'll explain why it's not ridiculous, but it's stupid for him. Anyway, listen. Guy claims that he has a disease that he suffers from that causes him to shoplift. Yeah. It's called kleptomania. Okay, it's been around for a while. You're a thief.
Right.
Okay? And you just
it's
enjoy
nothing
it.
new.
It's not about what you're stealing. It's about the stealing.
Right.
You enjoy the
stealing.
stealing.
Is he taking one specific thing?
He just says it just makes him steal. That's called kleptomania. That's what that is. He's like trying to come up with, oh no, it's a new disease. You know, it needs to be treated.
I'll steal two things.
Can you imagine it going to a
pens and lighters. That's it.
Lighters are the number one most.
Now, see, if you do that though, if you take pens and
But
lighters,
that's more of a game.
and you don't, right? That's what I'm saying though. If you don't, well, it could be one of two things then, because you're right. It can just be a game, just that you're playing with people. It can be, you don't have anything except for their lighter.
And then they realize who has it, and they call
But
you.
you got to ask yourself: are you stealing the pens and the lighters because you need them, or you don't need them? You're just stealing them because you want to steal them.
You're just stealing because you know you can steal it.
Okay. See, that's what brings you to the other one. See, now if you say yes, I'm taking them just because I want to take them, then that brings you to the next question: is okay, is it for fun or is it because you just feel the need to take them?
I do it because I want to know. I want to see if they're going to catch me do it because they're the most two common stolen things.
So
two of the big items.
Basically, after all of that, you come down to they have to diagnose you as either a kleptomaniac or a dick.
I'm a dick.
Okay.
Straight up, dude. Dude, I've gone to people, like, they'd be outside at the bar smoking because you can't smoke inside bars now or anything like that here in the high five state. And I'll be, they'll be out there smoking. I'm like, hey, dude, you got a light? They'll give me the lighter. I'll put it right in my pocket. I won't even light a cigarette, but I'll have a conversation with them. All the time, man.
Then all of a sudden, oh, thank you. Gotta go.
No, you don't say nothing, man. You just roll.
Just roll.
And if hey, man, let me get my lighter back. All right, dude. Sorry about that. It's how we roll.
Well, this is how some people are rolling right now on Instagram. They're bedazzling.
Oh, Jesus criminy.
And glitterifying.
Yeah.
Their armpits.
Ugh.
And here I'm gonna switch over to this.
Jared from Rain and what was I can't never pronounce the name of the other band. Anastasia.
Oh.
He was all about
Anastasi?
it. Anastasi.
Yeah.
He I'm gonna next time I see him on stage, he better have glitter up underneath his arms. He was all talking about it. It's all down.
It's all down.
He's down with it.
See, now we got this picture up here. This is what they're doing. Now,
But why? Why? Like,
there's always a why, and there's never a cuz. You know what I'm saying? There's never a cuz. There's always a why.
I mean, first of all, how often do you see somebody walking around like that with their hands up in the air like that?
Exactly.
Okay, so there's A. I mean, nobody goes around and says, "Hey, look at my armpit," or "Look at my armpit."
Right.
I mean, that's just, it's nothing that you look for or look at. So why?
In this picture, it's she's shaved,
Right.
and that's stuck to her armpit. Now,
Right.
there's plenty of pictures I've seen too where they are
Not
shaved, and they got some gross hair hanging there.
And it's dreaded in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because moving the arm back and forth when you're walking, yeah, it kind of like
Oh gosh.
gets a little dreadlocks going there. Some like chunks hanging, rhinestones and things.
Rhinestones and things.
So it's like, what the hell is going on, man?
It's like Parver Luthor's under there. It's like
So what the hell?
Yeah, I don't get it.
All right, anyway, we'll never get it.
Glitter pits.
We will never, ever, ever understand. Just like we will never get this kind of stuff. The way people take and they over-exaggerate things. They completely over-exaggerate things. This is exactly how this was worded.
Okay, George Washington. We're talking about George Washington, the father of our country.
It says, high school moles removing George Washington murals. Get this. Because they traumatize students.
Why?
That's the word they use to. They traumatize students. Now if that is not a drama overreaction over the top to try to play people into thinking that there's a real problem. Oh my God, the kids are so traumatized. What are they traumatized over?
Right. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Whatever he did in the past, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? It really doesn't. Just get over yourselves.
He took those poor soldiers over that cold water in the cold winter on Christmas.
I mean, even if he did, I don't care if he was a horrible person, did a bunch of horrible things. I don't care.
We wouldn't
You're not traumatized by a picture of a person you've never met who was dead long before you were even thought of, and you're traumatized. You're not traumatized. You just got somebody trying to play a political card. They're using the word traumatized to get a bunch of people on board with something, and the kids are sitting around going, who's George Washington?
Exactly.
Because now you're not going to teach about it either. So they'll never know who he is. They'll be like, who's George Washington? They'll be like, the transgender guy on the dollar bill.
Right.
That's what they're going to say. Look at him. Okay? That's all they're going to know, though, because they're not going to teach him who he is, and that's wig and all that. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to go, oh, he's a transgender guy on the dollar bill, man. He stood up for our rights, right? And I'm like, no, stupid.
No, not him.
Okay? Just saying. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And before we go into our break.
Just so they can bitch about something.
Right, yeah.
You know
They have to bitch about something.
I mean, picking on the first president, that's just stupid. Stupid!
And finally, before we go into a break, let's go ahead and make sure that we mention this again. Peter Mayhew, I think that's how you say his name. He played Chewbacca in Star Wars. He dies at age 74. If you don't know who Chewbacca is, tune out now. We don't like you. We don't want you. But yeah, Chewbacca, one of the greatest characters ever.
Most recognized.
Oh, yeah. Most recognized for sure. Nobody ever looks at him and says, oh, is that the werewolf? Shut up. I'll kill you.
Yeah, I'll stab you in the neck.
Right in the neck.
Right in the neck with a crayon.
With a crayon. I like that. I like that. With the force of a tornado.
Exactly.
Right through the jugular. Done.
Color inside the lines.
Maybe that's a little exaggeration. Maybe I went over the top and dramatized with that, too. I was traumatized by the fact that they didn't know who Chewbacca is. I'm traumatized. So, therefore, we need to do something. I want reparations because you don't know who Chewbacca is. I feel oppressed. Anyway, we do have to take a short break and pause in the action for station identification, and we'll be back with the long home stretch. Right after this, you are listening to Inside the Mothership on alienxradio.com, rawtalkonline.com, and UG.media, as well as Facebook Live and YouTube.
Ashley's of Westland, the best for food, friends, and entertainment. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers, Tuesdays for $3 pints and trivia, Wednesdays for $5 pizza, and don't forget to stop by on Saturday nights to visit our own DJ Wild Bill and Sporko Live. Order delivery online with Grubhub and Uber Eats at Ashley's.com. Ashley's of Westland is located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap.
Donna, is that a bottle of Igor's lube?
I wish you would just ring up my stuff without all the questions.
I heard there are millions of uses for that stuff.
I only have one.
Have you ever tried playing a naked game of Twister all covered in this stuff?
Can't say that I have.
This stuff will really help to get you out of a tight spot. Or into one, if you know what I mean. Huh?
Are you almost finished?
Just waiting for the bag boy. Igor? And don't forget that my lube comes in 1 ounce, 5 ounce, 1 pint, and 1 gallon sizes, so you can feel free to try out that naked twister thing. Uh-huh. Now see, I told you.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Oh my God! What have I done? What have I done? Look at the turning wheel.
The Alignment, the latest CD from The Creeping Chaos, featuring Dead in the Water.
Dead in the water.
Beg for mercy and Under the Blade.
We live our lives under a blade.
Available now at iTunes, CD Baby, and Rock of Ages in Garden City.
UG Media and Lynette Craig Band Management present South African band sensation Defy Theory, coming to the United Kingdom July 2019. Playing at Wharton Music Festival, they are joined by Shropshire's alt rockers Black Bear Kiss and Coventry City's Blackwater Fiend for a multiple date tour. That's Defy Theory, Black Bear Kiss and Blackwater Fiend. 3 great bands on one fantastic tour. Full details and gig dates to be released soon. Defy Theory, Black Bear Kiss and Blackwater Fiend on tour 2019.
Are you looking for a way to get your message out there? Have you been looking for just the right way to advertise your business, website, or upcoming event? Have you thought about advertising on the radio but thought it would be too expensive? Well, you should try advertising on Alien X Radio. We have advertising packages for every budget starting as low as $30 per month. That's right, radio advertising for as little as $1 a day. You don't have a commercial? No problem. Our copywriting and production department can create a radio spot complete with voiceovers, sound effects, and music that's just right for your needs. And unlike other stations, the production is included. So what are you waiting for? Just visit www.alienxradio.com and click on the advertisers link to get a look at our packages and rates. Then contact us at advertising@alienxradio.com. That's advertising@alienxradio.com.
Keep it up, rock the house. Warning, continued usage may cause the uncontrollable desire to wash your ears out with soap. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. Out of this world entertainment is now in your face from outer space.
You guys kick ass. Let's rock this joint.
All right, welcome everybody to the home stretch inside the mothership. I'm Alien Stone.
And I'm D-Unit.
D-Unit. We are cruising along at twice redunculous speeds.
I thought we're slowing down now.
No, we go cruising right on in. And then at the last minute, slam on the brakes, pull the emergency, fishtail a couple times, you know.
Air brakes.
That's right. And then start. There's no air in outer space.
Space break.
Space break. Space brakes.
Yeah, when we hit Earth's atmosphere, we're going to have air.
Well, we don't. That's why we got to stop before we hit it. But fall from 3 stories into the water. SWAT! Okay, it's like hitting. It's hard. The same thing with the air. If we hit it too fast, SWAT! It's not good. SWAT. Got to slow down. We have to slow down first. We can't stop.
You do that very well.
I think Yeah, let's go ahead and put some more music into the jigger holes. Get that all out of the way so that we can get fully prepared and ready.
Oh man, and just a few questions.
For just a few questions. You forgot about it.
Kinda
You
did.
relaxed a little bit and everything.
Yeah.
Now I just said that and your butt just clenched back up. You're like, oh crap.
Made me pucker up my butthole a little
Man. You will survive though.
bit. Oh, I'm sure I will.
Yeah. By the Kenny Hill Group. Survive inside the mothership.
Not that life should be burning. What's the answer to the question that we all see? Pass the torch on to the next. Yeah, not the right, not the left, but the next. It don't even really matter to me. Words that we say while we're broken, but the things that we do when it all comes down to me and you. Yeah, we'll survive. We'll survive. We'll survive. We may struggle, but we will survive. We'll survive. We'll survive. We may struggle, but we'll be alright.
Listening to Inside the Mothership on Mile High Radio in Denver, Colorado. K98 in State College, Pennsylvania. And Western Reserve Radio in Youngstown, Ohio.
Fixing a hole, filling your void. How does it feel to be one of
assistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. And now it's time to answer just a few questions.
Ah, yes. It is now time to answer just a few questions. This portion of the show is being brought to you by Igor's Lube. Collect all Igor's Lube t-shirts in green, orange, and black. And, well, I think there's a lot of other ones, too. Get Igor's Lube in pink. Get the Igor's Lube in the pink. You know what I'm saying?
For the pink.
It's in the pink, too. Anyway.
2 in the pink? 2 for pink.
Was it 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink? Is that how it goes?
It's called the shock.
The shocker. She's like, what? The shocker's on you because she's like, hey.
Now with Igor's Lube.
That's right. She wouldn't even notice.
Won't even notice the shocker.
She won't even notice. Igor's Lube, the answer to the shocker.
What is wrong with us?
Question number 1.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. All right, here, let's get the camera on everybody here so that we can see. Oh, wait, we got everybody. It's this one. All right. So actually, you know what? We could even put up this, which says, so one of these says just a few questions. Yeah, here it is. Now, someone wants to call in, 313-444-8919. Again, that's 313-444-8919. And boy, the processor's really freaking out. It's got all these cameras going at the same time for this one.
Crazy.
But here we go. Question number 1. You are going on a road trip. You got your bag packed. You got your snacks and your trusty GPS unit. You start down the road and are happy to be out in the world. You're getting farther and farther away from the city, and your GPS lost its signal. You think you remember the next few parts of the trip, so you decide to continue and are sure that the GPS will reconnect later. After making several wrong turns, you find yourself on a very long single-lane road in the middle of the woods. It's getting dark, and it's starting to rain. With trees on either side, there is no place for you to turn around, so you just keep moving forward. After quite a while, you come to a small clearing with an old run-down house. You come to a stop right in front of the house, and your headlights are illuminating the front porch. You start to notice the items collected there. What things would cause the most concern? A, an old rusty metal bucket with the word T. A giant pile of assorted car keys and rings. C, at least 3 dozen chainsaws. Or D, an old guy wearing a brush. And go.
Oh, I'm definitely going with D on that one.
D, for sure.
That would be the most disturbing.
For sure.
B and D.
B and D. Okay, we can do combinations. We've done that before. I've allowed it. Judges,
Yeah.
we'll allow it.
Okay, go.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah.
I would even go with D. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That would be the most creepy. I would also be a little worried about the car rings, for sure.
Right.
You know?
So that's why, yeah. But
Yeah.
I think D would freak me out a little bit more, and I probably wouldn't stop if I saw that. I would just continue on my merry way.
Right. Well, you have to turn back around now somehow. And go
I
back.
back 86 that thing right in reverse.
So the wild card answer that nobody chose is a handwritten note tacked to the door that says, "Just put the bodies in the shed, Cletus."
Terrible.
And your bonus question.
Oh, bonus questions.
How good are you at backing up?
Back it up.
I don't know, in that situation,
Backing
you'd
up,
become
backing up.
very good.
I don't know,
at
man.
It.
Real good. No mirrors needed.
No, man. There's a camera on the back of the truck.
There you go. We'll get out of there somehow.
Yep.
All right. So,
Question number 2.
question number 2 is, now that you are starting to lose your composure, Your heart starts to race. You start to sweat and your hands are shaking. That's when you catch something out of the corner of your eye. You quickly turn to see another guy standing right next to your vehicle. He has long, wet hair, as it's raining, and a straggly beard. Basically, he looks like the Undertaker at the end of a match. He is standing so close to your vehicle that with each breath he takes, it fogs your window and then clears. What do you do next? A, roll down the window and ask for directions.
Nope.
B, start remembering movies like Deliverance, The Hills Have Eyes, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Instantly.
C, just start peeling off your own skin to save time. Or D, ask how much do you want for the pumpkin. Come on!
Is there a wild card answer for this one?
Give me the pumpkin. Oh yeah, yes, there's a wild card answer.
I think I'm gonna take the wild card on this
Okay,
one.
do you choose one of those answers? You can't hear the wild card answer unless you decide.
I'm going wild card on this one.
I want to see what this wild card is.
So you're both going with the wild card answer.
Going with the wild card.
All right. Roll down the window and order a number 5 with fries. Hold the murder, please.
Sure what would be.
Nope, I'd go with that for sure.
All right. And your bonus question. How fast can you back up?
As fast as I need to.
As fast as I am good.
As fast as it will let me.
And now,
Question number 3.
question number 3 is, so after Cletus has pulled you out of the car and tossed your keys on the pile, he, you, and Grandpa all enter the house. When you get inside, you are shocked to see dozens of other people. They're all dancing, drinking, eating, and having a great time. And that is when you realize what is actually happening. You've always heard about this, you know, these underground hillbilly swingers parties, but thought that they were just a myth. That's why all the keys are in a pile out on the porch. It's a key party, everybody.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
In the middle of the woods.
That's right.
What's up with the chainsaws?
Apparently they're all lumberjacks and they had to leave them outside, I guess. I don't know. You will have to choose a set of keys at the end of the evening to see who you will go home with at the end of the night. By the way, Grandpa is now face-humping the jack-o'-lantern and shouting, "I ain't got no damn keys." Hours have passed. You have met a large number of people that may or may not have been related to each other.
They're all sisters.
You drank lots of moonshine and filled up on pig's feet and collard greens. Cletus leads you to the pile of keys, grunts, and points at them. You must now choose a set of keys. What set do you grab? A, the old-timey cell-looking key with the freshly severed rabbit's foot. B, the Motel 8 key card with 43 photo keychains of cats. C, the Porsche key attached to 3 crumpled up restraining orders. Or D, realize that Cletus is pointing at his own keys and he was the only person at the party with hair and all of his facial features. So you go with those. And go.
I'm going to take a risk and go with the restraining orders.
The restraining orders.
I'm going with the Porsche and the restraining orders.
Porsche keys and the restraining orders.
Going with the Porsche if it runs.
Going with the Porsche.
If it runs, right, exactly.
So to be clear, you're going with people that are missing parts of their faces.
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure you're aware. Everybody in the room was missing part of their face, according to this.
Was there a bonus answer?
There's a wild card answer that you did not choose. Ask to use the pumpkin after Grandpa is finished.
Oh, definitely not doing
No. What should you use? Lou! Very good!
And now it is time
for random
Random?
lightning strikes, because I did not write any.
Oh.
So, in addition to being afraid of Grandpa on the porch, Which other one of those features was the most scary?
The pile of keys.
The pile of keys?
Those chainsaws.
The chainsaws. You are both absolutely correct. I would have been petrified and crapped my pants on the spot at the sight of any of that stuff.
Yep.
We're not going to do any more of that.
Okay.
Right.
You failing it.
Didn't have that. But that has been Just a Few Questions.
Just a few questions.
All right, that was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty.
It was scary and funny at the same time and
light.
Disturbing.
Well, they're all disturbing.
Usually. If I do them right.
Right.
If I do them right.
Yep.
So we are almost out of time now. I have a couple more things, but I turned all the papers upside down.
Why?
I don't know. I was pretty stupid.
Recycling?
That was pretty stupid. Now I can't see which one is next.
Oh, good job out of you.
Yeah. I thought so. I really did a good job of screwing myself.
You suck again.
All right. So we got about 5 minutes left of the show. So there's a couple more things on here that we can cover. And you got anything else?
No. No.
That's a bummer, man.
Did you watch any Star Wars yesterday?
I did not watch Star Wars yesterday.
I guess like at the end, it had been about 10 o'clock when I went to bed, and something was on TBS. I don't know which one it was, Rogue Wars or something. I don't know. I didn't recognize it, so I know I've never seen it.
Oh,
before.
Rogue One? Yeah, that.
Sure.
I think
Rogue
that was
One.
the one about the story about the people who stole the plans from the Death Star that led them to Star Wars: A New Hope.
Yep.
It was a prequel.
A prequel?
Yeah. Before we
Was
got
Han
involved
Solo
with,
in it?
with
Solo was not.
No.
I don't think any of the main characters besides like Darth
Yeah.
Vader were in it.
it was it was before we even knew who Skywalker was. Really? Yeah.
Was Vader? All right, whatever.
Vader was in at the end.
Oh, there is one thing that I was supposed to warn everybody about. It was another PSA announcement that I forgot to
You
do.
had two of them?
I'm glad. It was the one about purple posts.
Oh yeah, what's up with the purple post?
If you're out walking in the woods.
In the woods. Okay.
If you're out walking in the woods and you come across some posts that are in the ground and they are painted purple. Okay, because it's basically the international symbol that you didn't know of you are trespassing and you will be shot on sight.
Really?
That's what a purple post means, is you will be shot.
Nice talk.
So turn around and go back the other way. You're not supposed to be there. You are someplace you should not be.
Is
And
it if you
must
go past the post or if you're near the post?
I would imagine if you go past the post, you gotta have a limit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a line. So I'm
Right.
assuming the post is the line.
Right.
And you pass that, and if you think about it too, if they're a purple post and a green, it really, really can be seen well. So it's probably at the distance where he can see it with a scope really well.
Right. But what do other color posts mean? Like if there's an orange post, does that mean come on in? We got some grits on the table.
Well, no.
You know
what if it's an off-color post and
Right.
it says something that's not right?
Right.
Not official.
What if you got a red one out there and it means help?
Right. We don't know.
You know.
People are getting confused.
I
right
didn't
now,
know
too.
that. I didn't know there was a color post diagram or
right
code key.
This
Color
is all
key,
new to me. Right.
Color key for post in the woods. That's
exactly.
what I'm for.
Exactly. I didn't know about the purple one, so sure. What are
Right.
the other colors? I have no idea.
Right. What are the other colors and what do they mean?
We need to know.
We
Otherwise, I'm scared to go.
Alien
in the woods
minds want to know.
now. I'm scared to go in the woods now.
I know.
Because I might come across a
A
polka
colored
dotted
code,
yellow
a
purple
colored-
post.
Right.
And then what does that mean?
What if it's a rainbow post?
It means dance, baby, dance. Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Lick the post and taste the rainbow.
Right.
Ew.
Oh. I totally just heard what you did. There. That was bad. That was so bad.
It was supposed to be.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It was absolutely supposed to be bad. All right, anyway, we are now out of time for this week's episode of Inside the Mothership. I hope you enjoyed our return to our stations and our affiliates.
Movie Moms next Sunday.
Movie Moms, that's right, to celebrate Mama's Day.
Yep. Movie Moms.
All you mothers.
And we'll call my mom. It should be very entertaining.
Yep. And another person who is well known for all kinds of mothers, we'll have Samuel L. Jackson on the show next week.
Yes.
Oh, no, wait, that wouldn't work.
We don't want to do that.
So until next week, this is Alien Stone.
I'm T-Unit.
I'm D Unit's son.
My spawn.
Lowercase d.
Little D.
We'll be back. we'll be back next week.
Not good.
Peace out.
See ya.